Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So, I'm finally done with my backlog and we are ready to go. This is officially the third time I've tried recording this video, so if it is late, it's mostly because my recording software was being a bit weird and my PC as a whole was doing some strange things that I couldn't understand why. But it seems as though I've fixed it now. If you're seeing this video, then I definitely have. So, what did we want to do for today? Well, I'd already made plans, so let's act upon those plans. We've been doing a lot of moving these production rooms and specialising them. So we've had our wooden sculptor's table and our stone cutter's table specialised so that they can send blocks in. Blocks make the artwork and that, so on and so forth. And we've got a smithing table and a smelting table, and these essentially do the exact same thing except for with steel. So I kind of want to set up a decent room. And we decided on putting it here. And the reason for putting it here, as opposed to up where the tailoring bench is, up here, is because we're going to be doing a lot of smelting, and that involves a lot of slag chunks. So like the stone chunks that we've got here, we're going to be going in and out of our base for it so often that we might as well keep it as close to the entrance as possible. So that is the plan, and this is essentially about as close as we can get to the entrance without maybe just leaving it in here, which is also an option, I suppose, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to have it up here, and we're going to cut all of these trees so that we can get whatever wood they have out of them. That one's going to get cut anyway because you have to build it. So we have a lot of marble, and this is what we've made it out of as well. Boo Boo is working on some toques. Very nice. You guys mentioned I should knock back some of the production here, and you're probably right. I'm only going to knock it back one though, because despite the fact that there is a long workload here, I kind of want Boo Boo to work on tailoring and get better at it so that we can get some really good quality stuff, because right now we're just getting shoddy and normal stuff, which we don't want. So I'd rather that get done as well. Plus, if you don't put extra slots in, then our dead man's clothing and our really horrible clothing that we haven't burnt is going to add to that list as well. So we want to make sure that there's plenty of room on our lists so that there's work to be done. Right, so as for... Oh, Lawrence, failing the wall. As for what this room's going to be, essentially we're going to put our smithy and our smelter in, which means I'm going to reinstall this tool cabinet, and we're probably going to put it... Let's see. I want the smelter here so that as steel chunks come in, you get straight in there. So if I go to production, smelter, because you can't actually... yes, I'm aware it's going to have a penalty, but it won't for long. You can't actually reinstall these production tables, which annoys the almighty hell out of me, but you know, what can you do? You can't win them all. So we want the smelter there, and we're going to have like steel chunks here and then steel up here, and then our smithy, sorry, is going to be up here and use the steel, which is going to be quite nice. It's hopefully going to be the most efficient way to move around the base anyway. So we want electric smithy, and we'll stick it there and reinstall the tool cabinet right there. And we'll allow them to get working on that. Okay. As for our food, we are kind of filling up a little bit here as well, so what I'm actually going to do is up the number of fine meals so that we use more of our specialised stacks more often. It's going to, you know, make sure that they're eating fine meals as well, which is always a good thing. Because we have a lot of variation here. We have 2 pork, which is taking up a slot, and we don't want that. So I'd rather them finish stacks off and things like that, so there's plenty more space in for potatoes and all of the other shenanigans. It seems as though our brewing is not being done. Do I not have a backup cook? Oh no, you are... You're constructor first, aren't you, by the looks of it, Lawrence? Oh no, you should be... You should be doing this. Make water forever. Allowed cooking skill up to 4. That might be why. What did I set this one to? Cooking fine meals. 10 minimum, yeah. So, I want this to be 9 actually. And that should get Lawrence working on it. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's 5, so should be back on the brewing there, because he's now qualified to do so. Essentially. Okay. And now that we're building those smelters, we might as well deconstruct these. Although, actually, I can't copy builds, so I'll just deconstruct them and rebuild them as we go. And reinstall these chairs as well. That one's going to go there. And this one is going to go there. I'd like to reuse as much in this room as possible, so we can reinstall the light as well. Stick it there. Looks like we might need to run a power line up there as well. So we'll be sure to do that. There we go. And that's ready to go. So what did we do for the smelter? We had smelt metal from slag, smelt a weapon, and destroy weapons. We were destroying them if they were 10% or less. I see. Probably want to up that a little bit actually now. Oops, add bill. So, smelt metal from slag. Do forever. So if we have any slag chunks, they're going to do that. Smelt weapons if they are 49 or less, I guess. And we won't do it with ranged weapons. Unless they are like pretty crappy weapons like pistols, pump shotguns. Probably heavy SMGs. That kind of thing. The rest of them I'll kind of keep around because they have some use. Maybe even the survival rifle. Tell you to smelt that down. And melee weapons can just do their thing. And destroy weapons. Well, actually, you're just going to be smelting them anyway, so. Yes? Yes. Yeah, cool. That should be fine. Not sure why we had the destroy weapon on here, to be honest. I guess if it wasn't smeltable. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, if it's non-smeltable, then destroy it instead. If it's 49 or less, and then clear all. Do it with allow non-smeltable weapons, melee weapons, and heavy SMGs, great bows, machine pistols, peelers, pistols, shotguns, short bows. That'll do. And then Smithy. Don't really know if we needed to do anything with the Smithy. Have we even got a good smith at the moment? That's the question. 8, 7, and 7, but Boo Boo's working on tailoring right now, so 8 for Zyph looks to be our best tailor. I'm going to set you on 3 for that, I think. Yeah, that seems about right. You're going to be doing crafting first and foremost, but if we set it like that, then I can actually say make a couple of spears. Do until we have 2 spears. And make them out of... Yeah, can we make them out of plasteel? I think we can afford to make them out of plasteel. We have a lot of veins that we're not really using in the area. Don't make it out of uranium. And yeah, no point making it out of wood either. Yeah, make some spears if there are spears to be made. Some more eggs. Wonderful. Alright. So it looks like we've got ourselves a little efficiency machine here. Go on, Zyph. Are you even good at tailoring? Yes, you're 8. To Boo Boo's 7. You don't have as much of a passion for it though. Which is maybe why you're not doing it as fast, but we'll see. How's that Devil Strand coming along? 56%. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So, from here, where do we go? So good, mighty question. And we're leaving this here as well. Cool. Lawrence is now officially working back on all of the beer as well, so we can start producing that. Looks like we've only got... Oh, we've got a lot of beer. 71 beers. That's pretty good. And we've almost got our next harvest in for it as well. We still have a lot of tattered apparel, but Bubu's working on making sure that that's not the case. Or at least trying her best. Which is good. We've almost finished all of this as well. So pretty soon we should have our smelting room up and running, and then we'll put the floor in there and make it nice, and then stockpiles and all that jazz. But yeah, we've almost emptied out this room. I'm not sure what we'll do with it. Maybe even just deconstruct it completely and use it for other things. Auto door has broken down. Good job it was left open. And an eclipse. Okay. An eclipse at night is fine. Makes no difference to me. Nice. Everybody's getting their clothing in. So, slowly but surely, everybody's got the right stuff going on. Okay. And the power's in. Sweet. The rest of the stuff that needs building in there is literally just a reinstallation, so... And Armu seems to be on it. Like the good worker that he is. I'm going to hold this door open. There's no reason to close it at the moment. Some warg meat. It's not too far out either, and there's only a singular animal, which I consider hunting, but it doesn't eat meat, does it? No, not really. It eats meals, but it won't be eating any of that meat, so we might as well grab it since we can and fill up our stockpile, even though it's very full. We're currently producing more food than we're consuming, which does have its problems, but at the same time, it is also a solution to a problem. Starvation. There won't be any of it. Alright, that's done. So with that done, we're going to put in some nice flooring. How much cloth have we got? 198 cloth. Yeah, we can afford to put a carpet in here, I think. Oh, we've got a psychic ship. Okay, I'm going to put a dark carpet in here. That seems like the right colour for a smithing room. We've got a crashed ship part just outside of our base. It's a poison one as well, so although it's not going to be doing any psychic drone stuff immediately, it will do that kind of stuff. Oh no, it does do it immediately. Never mind. It's going to poison the region though and start slowly killing all the plants, which is going to be annoying. So we're going to do what we usually do, and that is set up a little security system to destroy it. We're going to do it on this side because I can actually run a power line through the wall and lead up to some turrets that we're going to build. Could maybe just reinstall a turret. Yeah, let's just do that. Save our energy a little bit and just reinstall a turret there. And run a power line up. And then we want to build... This is actually a bit annoying. We want to build some walls to hide behind. That kind of thing. Security, sandbags, something like that. So we can stand here, shoot out that way, stand here, shoot out that way, stand here, shoot out that way, that kind of thing. So once they've built that, we'll start the attack. Shouldn't take too long. We can even keep this power line. It's probably got some uses later down the line as well. This one maybe not so much, but, you know, we'll see. Actually, there is a steam geyser there, so maybe at one point we do want to do that. Oh, a muffler's been self-tamed. I'll take that. Where are you? Muffalo 2. There you go, get into my animal area. We have a fire, but it's raining, so it was out immediately. Good to see. GSP moving the meat through. That's fine. It's not currently priority number 1, but take it, I suppose. And don't you worry about that. Major break risk. Tony, what's up? Other than the fact that you're missing several thousand limbs. Hungry, tired, and there's a psychic drone. Alright, fair enough. You can pretty much fix that. All on your own. We've got cargo pods as well. 51 camel hair. I'll take it. Because we can. But I'd rather this construction get done so that we can move on. We do need this power line doing first, so it's not as if, you know, building that security wall is really relevant right now. If we can't get the turret up and running. But an armor seems to be on it. Hauling the steel from up here, down here. Should also order the mining of this. We've got quite a big vein here, so we want to make as much effort to get rid of that as possible. Having a lot of steel is very nice. Okay. Sweet. Pigskin Parker, eh? Is this one Boo Boo's? It is. Unfinished. Okay. That ship is spreading fast. It's going to be spreading into our base soon enough. It's kind of circling around this way, so soon that radius will have spread to our walls, but it's got a long way to go before it hits any of our fields or anything like that. Hard snow, is that going to kill our crops, and do we care if it does? Not particularly. We'll have to worry about the temperature outside for our animals though. We're going to have to put a roof over this hay as well. That we can do quite easily. Let's go structure. No wood? We don't have wood. Okay, we'll make it out of sandstone then, I guess. And we'll go boosh, boosh, boosh. Skadoosh. Like that. And then they'll roof it up and we should be good to go. Door and door. We are also producing so much hay grass that it doesn't really matter if it does get destroyed or anything like that. But I'd rather it didn't, for obvious reasons. Kinda like having food around. Alright. Egg. Lovely. Thank you. Are we out of cloth? We're out of cloth. Oh. Thought we had a lot more than that. Okay. Maybe it doesn't go as far as I thought it did. Have a look. Yeah, it's 7 cloth per tile actually. I thought it was only like 2 or 3. Ooh, a muffalo's given birth. Congratulations. Now they're mating again. Very frisky. There he is. Oh, an hour. Is he off to go get drunk like the other calf did? No, I think I've told him never to go near the beer again. I noticed something when I was recording the old episode as well. You can actually administer beer to your animals. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can do it. You can get your animals addicted to drugs. It's just one of the things that makes me love Rimworld even more. Just pointless mechanics that are just really hilarious and just make this game so much more complicated for the sake of it. I do very much love this game though. Alright, power lines getting there. Still need someone to do this marble wall. In fact, make it out of sandstone. Since we're struggling on marble and most of the inside of our structure is going to be marble as well. Let's make it sandstone instead. We have 300. Okay. That is it, Amamu. You do that. Now you're going to rest. Okay. How's our builds coming along? We've made all the toques. We're making pants now, and then we've got shirts and parkas. Alright. Sure. Ooh, good quality leather. Nice. What's that worth? 220 silver. It's another reason why we want more than we can use. It's because actually, really, we want to be selling some of this stuff as well. Good quality pigskin parka. Goes for 540 silver, at best, of course. There are going to be some debuffs to our trading because we don't have the best negotiators. But it's nice. Oh god. What nearby animals? What nearby animals? Keep an eye out. The psychic structures just sent a load of animals mad, so we should see them absolutely running relentlessly for our base. If there's anything of note. I don't see anything though. Which makes me wonder if it actually triggered anything at all. There might be like a tortoise or something like that somewhere. It's going to take 9 hours to get here. Or it may just be in this region and nothing was there. I'm not entirely sure how that emitting works. Tony, what are you doing? Smelting metal from slag. Can I get you to construct this instead? I'd really, really like to fire upon this before we end the episode. That'd be grand. Right, and what are you doing? Digging. No. Everybody's got it covered. Alright, you can dig. I can dig it. Sweet. Finish this though, before you consume your meal. Whatever. It's progress, I suppose. Okay. And our turret's been installed, which is going to be good. Hopefully it's going to do us a fair bit of work and not get destroyed in the process. We can still make another one. Alright, everybody. Everything's ready to go now. So it's just a matter of waiting for everybody to get their rest. And then we're good to go. Everybody but an army by the looks of it. The crash ship is now emanating a more powerful psychic drone. So it's gone from low to medium now, I think. Yeah, minus 15. Anybody with psychic sensitivity, that's going to be far worse for. But it seems as though Boo Boo's got it covered. Even with the increased intensity. Seems that she's going to be fine. Okay. Huntsman, what are you doing? Consuming fine meal. You need to get your rest because we're going to be firing upon the ship in the morning. I want somebody to use some EMP grenades. It always goes really well for us when we use EMPs. Oh, you're incapable of violence, aren't you, Emmy? That's fine. Alright. Huntsman instead then, I guess. We don't really want anybody brawling in this particular situation. I need you to drop your personal shield as well. So I'm going to have to do that in gear. There we go. Alright. So once everybody's up and they've had the meal, we'll send them out. And then Huntsman can have his spear back and be all good to go. Yeah, it only took recently to notice how absolutely overpowered EMP grenades are when it comes to fighting mechanoids. Ooh, muffalo leather. Actually, I don't think we really need that, in all honesty. We've got so much here, it's unreal. Not muffalo leather, but, you know, all of the materials that we're not currently using. Right, I think that's everybody ready to go. We're going to leave Emmy off because she's obviously not going to be doing anything even if she does arrive. We could actually use her back here to rescue people. So that's an option. So I will bring her along actually. Alright, let's get everybody up and ready to go. I want Huntsman where he can see absolutely all of the battlefield. And then we'll just scatter a few people here and there. Make sure that they're probably going to have line of sight. And then melee units to block all of the spots where possible. Okay, right, so Solek. Is that everybody, by the way? Yes, looks like it. I could just select like that and find out. Yep, okay. Right, Lawrence, I want you to fire at that ship part. Let's see what comes out of it. Oh dear. Huntsman. Out of range. Ugh. This is going to be a problem. Really need you to throw a grenade there. And then come round here, because I need you to fire into this cluster as well. Right. It's going to be risky, Huntsman, but you need to do it. Fire there. Stun him. Stun him. Yes. Alright. I need to keep an eye on this area. They're going to be stunned, which means they can't fire back. But the moment they start resisting, we need to make sure... Oh, nice. We need to make sure that Huntsman's out of the way. Like, adapted right there, which means Huntsman needs to get out. He's done as much as he possibly can to stun them. Come on, you've got this. Only a little bit left, hopefully. Yes! Down it goes. Alright. Everybody can undraft now. We've got scythers that we can... we shot their arms off, so we can't get their blades. We can remove this one, though. Hopefully. We've got the centipede that needs shutting down. And then it looks like the rest of them have nothing to do. We've got 140 silver, a fair bit of steel, 280, and a persona core as well. So we can make a fair amount of money off of that. Right, let's reinstall the turret back where it was. Deconstruct our defenses and go into zones and clear the home region that the game automatically created. Because we don't want them to put out fires that are over here. Alright, and Huntsman, you're getting a debuff for carrying a ranged weapon, so go grab your spear again. And that should, hopefully... Animal starvation. You can eat the things on the floor. You should be able to. Alright, looks like we're going to have to unrestrict our animals for a little while. Is it just our hens? It's just our hens. Okay. Hens go wherever you want. Eat whatever you want. And now they're not starving to death. Sure. They're also breeding a little bit as well, so we're going to have some fertilized eggs by the looks of it. Which is fine. Having these chickens around has actually been really good. We've got like 83 eggs. So it's quite a nice bit. We're actually making more eggs than we're using, so... Anyway, guys, I think that's actually where we're going to leave off the episode. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. Lets me know you are enjoying the series. It looks like we've got ourselves a scyther blade, which we could make some good use of. So you are ready to shut down. Alright, be sure to subscribe. And if you have already subscribed and haven't already done so, be sure to hit the little bell icon right next to the subscription button. It'll notify you when I release new videos. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.